Hey everybody, Rocky Mountain Figures here. Today we're going to be doing a review on the brand new Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive gray suit Black Widow figure. So before we continue on, I hope the background noise isn't too much. I have my window a little bit open and my AC unit is on, so that way the house can cool down here in San Diego. It's pretty hot, so the house gets a little warmed up, so we got the AC on just for that. So I hope it's not too much of a problem. Besides, the only time I can do a review is now, so a little bit bad timing, but it is what it is. Let's continue on. First things first, we're going to be taking a look at the packaging of the figure, then the accessories that the figure comes with. Then we're going to take a closer look at the figure itself and its articulation. Then do the size and comparison section, and then after that we'll head into the conclusion / further part of the video. So let's get started. So here is the packaging for the Black Widow figure, and I must say this is some really nice packaging. I mean, I know nothing has changed with the shape or the proportions of the box, but the colors on it and the contrast between the gray and the red are really nice looking. I really do like it. It's very unique packaging. But anyway, this is the front of the packaging. Here's the top of the packaging right there. Here's the side. With the side art, it's the same side art as this side right here. There's the back of the packaging right there. And then, of course, this is a hard to find figure. Pretty expensive on the aftermarket. But there it is, the UPC. So you need it. Sorry for the shake camera, just want to give you guys a UPC. But anyway, let's get into the accessories. So just like the last video, I do want to try out this camera angle for the accessories, so let's just jump straight into that. Of course, she comes with multiple pairs of hands, 2 pairs of hands. She comes with some open hands and fisted hands, which I'm going to get right now. Here they are. A little bit out of the camera, but yeah, here they are right there. Sorry if my nails are a little long and dirty. I did wash my hands, but I gotta cut the nails soon. But yeah, there's the fisted hands, looking very nice. And then here are the open hands. These are like the same open hands we get with almost every female figure. So, pretty standard. Then we get a lot of stinger effects. I really do like this about the Black Widow figure. We get a ton of stinger effects. So here they are. So of course we get just the normal stinger effects, which just pop on her wrist like so, right there, and and then we also get the other stinger effects, which also pop on her wrist with no problem. Here are the first ones. These are the ones that shoot. So there you go. No differentiation between them. Then here are these two, which these ones are actually different. The smoke is, this one's actually a different shape, and it's a little bigger. This one's a little bit smaller and a different shape. So very nice. I really do appreciate Hasbro for adding these in. Then we also have the jetpack and the accessories for the jetpack right here. So I really do like that. Of course, this is the jetpack. Very nice color, a little bit of marbleization, but it is what it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice looking. Of course, it's got the holes for these blast effects. These are the same Iron Man effects without the ring around it. So, but nonetheless, very nice. I really like this. This does fit on the figure. Matter of fact, I'll show you how that looks right now. So here's how the jetpack looks on the figure. It looks very nice. Of course, it is a little hard to get on, but I think the easiest way is to take the stingers and the hands off. Then you just slip it on. Again, it's a little difficult. I learned that from X-Men 87's review on this figure. Make sure to go check his channel out. Make some good content. But yeah, jetpack does work with it, and the accessories do fit on there. So now let's get into the figure itself. So taking a closer look at the figure, here she is. So just quick look at the body, right here. Looks very nice. This is the same female body they use for most of the female figures in the Marvel Legends line, but still looks very nice on this figure. Of course, it has a new edition of the jacket, which she's worn a couple times in this attire. She hasn't worn this too much, but this is still a nice addition. I'm glad they add this because it's a little bit more different than the other female figures, so that's good. Of course, this collar is an added piece right there. And just getting a closer look at that head sculpt, man. Oh my goodness. If you are going to hate on this head sculpt, you have no right. This head sculpt is absolutely beautiful. I mean, wow, dude, this head sculpt is amazing. The hair as well is very nicely painted. I really do like that. Just, oh my goodness, this head sculpt looks so nice. And here's the back of the hair right there. Boom. Looks, I really do like the paint. There's the spider logo right there. And then of course you got this belt is loose. You can glue it if you want. Then you got the stingers that I showed off before. And of course in the back right here, if you pull the jacket up and bend her forward, you can see the spider right there, the spider logo. So that is awesome. But anyway, let's get into the articulation for this figure. So her head can move all the way down. It can move a little bit up. She gets a little hindered by the jacket and the collar right here, but nonetheless, pretty good articulation. Her head can move side to side, and it can also tilt for more expressive movements and poses. Her arms can move up that far, move down all the way around. Also can rotate at the arm as well, and then rotate at the elbow. She does have a single jointed elbow that bends in pretty much at the 90-degree mark. Then all the hinges move up and down. They do move side to side. Once again, these stingers are a loose piece, so they do move side to side. Her diaphragm joint can, bend forward that far if it focuses. It can bend back that much, and then of course it can move side to side, and it can also tilt and tilt. There you go. Her legs, the top knee joint right here is a little loose, so we'll tend to move back, but it can move up that far. It can move back just a little bit right there. She does have a thigh cut, double jointed knees. Then her ankles can move down, ankles can move up. Feet can move down and up, and then her ankles move side to side right there, or rock side to side. So that is very good. Great articulation for a female figure. So now I'm going to stand her back up and we'll get into the comparison and size section. So taking the measurements of her height right here, she should stand right around the 6-inch mark. So she's pretty much standard 6-inch size. Now let's get into comparisons. So starting these comparisons off, here she is next to the 80th anniversary Captain America and the Vintage Wave Wolverine figure. As you all know, these three appeared in one of the most iconic Marvel covers, which you see these three in their respective costumes, as you see there on the cover, and has been an inspiration for ACBA community to do pictures with these three. Now that we have the gray suit Black Widow, I might try that picture one day. It looks very interesting, and I think I can do it. So stay tuned for that picture. Make sure you go check me out on Instagram, where I post all my toy photography. Now let's get into our next comparisons. Here's the gray suit Black Widow next to her MCU counterparts. Here she is next to the black and gray suit from the movie, and also from the movie, the white suit. So now let's get into our last comparison. And lastly, for comparisons, of course, we had to compare her to her other comic book counterpart that Hasbro has released. Here she is next to the Vintage Wave Black Suit Black Widow and the Deadly Origins Target exclusive Deadly Origins Black Widow. So there you go, right there. If you want to watch this review, make sure you go check out my YouTube. I'll probably post a picture of the video on screen right now, so make sure you go check out that video. And yeah, these three figures are awesome, but I will have to say this gray suit is definitely going to take the place of Black Widow on my Avengers shelf. I don't know what I'm going to do with these two yet. I hope to not sell them, because again, they both are very good figures. The only thing wrong with this one is the head sculpt, and that's it. And this one is also a very nice figure with very good accessories, but I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I can fit it on my table somewhere. Maybe I can fit these two on my table. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. But as of right now, she's definitely going to take the spot of Black Widow on my Avengers shelf. So now let's get into my opinions / conclusion of the video. So I'm going to try to be as fast as I can for this conclusion, because my battery is literally at 5%. But anyway, talking about this figure a little bit and putting my pros and cons on the screen right now. I love this figure. I absolutely love it. I'm not sure if you guys seen in the toy hunt video that I've hopefully uploaded before this review. I'm not sure if I did. If anything, you guys will see it in the next few days possibly. But in that toy hunt video, I was very, very excited to get this Black Widow figure. It's been one of my most anticipated figures of the year, and I finally have it thanks to James. So thank you again, James. I really appreciate it. And yeah, the accessories, the the jacket, the head sculpt, man. I think the head sculpt is probably the best thing about this figure, and of course the articulation is all awesome. And I think, you know, because of that, for me, this is now my favorite female figure of all time, man. I mean, my favorite female figure of all time was the Psylocke for the longest time, but now it is this figure. I gotta be honest, this figure is just absolutely stellar. I love it, and I think for that it's gonna get a 10 out of 10 rating for me. That's crazy. I think as complaints go, I kind of wish it came with guns, but at the same time, this figure never really needed it. That's more of a nitpick. But you know what, it is what it is. 10 out of 10. I think that's more than fair for this figure, and I highly recommend it if you can find it. If you can't find it for a good price, I think $30 to $35 is good enough. I got it for $25 from my man James, so thank you again, James. Pretty sure that's like the third, fifth time I said thanks, but you know, he hooked me up, man, where my Walmarts couldn't hook me up. So, you know, for that, you get another thank you, James, if you're watching this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also my eBay, OfferUp, and Instagram links for those will be in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.